am once again drawn to my favourite area of the park. There's something about the sun and how it's falling on these trees that I think has pulled me over, because I was only going to go for a wander around the pond and another area of the park, but I'm pulled right back here. There's something about trees for me at the moment. I may have mentioned it in recent clips. For some reason I'm being pulled towards tree trunks, barks, maybe branches, just noticing in a way that I don't think I've taken the time to notice before these last few walks. You notice so much more, don't you, when you come out on your own? And you obviously walk. Maybe previous months I've been driving more. So I haven't necessarily walked as often as I am doing now. And I'm staying local, whereas previously as well for walks I may have got in the car and driven somewhere, maybe towards the sea, as I like the sea as well. But there is something very, very grounding about trees, the whole part of them with their roots, and everything in itself is grounding. And if you've ever done a meditation or a mindfulness practice, I imagine yoga as well, maybe even Pilates, there's talk in them about grounding, taking time to ground ourselves. And maybe whoever's been delivering it to you has talked about imagining roots coming from the soles of your feet down through the earth to ground you and connect you in that moment. And there's something so precious about that part of any meditation or any practice, taking that time. So perhaps I'm just noticing, as both a practitioner and a teacher of meditation, maybe I'm just noticing what this offers me, how I feel about trees and their roots, and taking time, but walking amongst all of these, and not just this pathway of trees, but the others that are obviously on the same park. They will all be included in this feeling, I imagine, whether I'm right next to them or touching them or hugging them or whatever I'm doing or not doing. But there is something beautiful, something powerful about it. I feel completely relaxed and at peace. Could use the word calm as well. But at peace feels a good expression for me right now. But yeah, this is what this stretch means to me. A bit of grounding, maybe a bit of peace. I certainly like walking it. And today I thought I'd do a clip, and I had no idea what I was going to talk about. Sometimes I'll come and have something prepared, perhaps a meditation I want to do with this, the visual. But today nothing prepared. I just wanted to see what came through, what came to me as I walked this route again. I've lost count of how many times I've walked it, or when I've walked it. I imagine those times have been very significant, either what's led me to walking here, or what's followed, what I felt afterwards. I feel very, very peaceful of late. Maybe there's an acceptance that's come to me that I'm no longer fighting anything that's arising. I don't know. Maybe it's the approaching this special birthday of mine, this decade. I don't know. I'm sure I'll do a video, a chat about the approaching decade. I'm under 3 months now, so it's clearly on my mind, and I find myself really reflective these past few months. It could be obviously because we've just ended January, so we have the natural reflective time, don't we, at the end of a year, as well as obviously as our years, birthday years come up. There's a natural reflection time for December, isn't there? Ending a year before we start another one. I've always enjoyed both the ending of the calendar year and the starting of a new one, as well as the ending of an age year and the starting of a fresh one. And this one is obviously special because it's an ending of a decade and a starting of a new decade, which fills me with joy. So I've gone a little bit, I think, into that a bit more probably than I wanted to, but it's on my mind. So I did say to myself before I started the video that I would just talk. I'd talk and see what came out. See if this was just for me, or if there's any value putting it up on my YouTube channel. So we shall see. But maybe there's something in there that's useful for you or someone you know. Just that bit about walking amongst trees. If you haven't done it in a while, or you haven't done it with so many trees around you, maybe try that. Have a go. Take time for you. Experience that grounding process. It's wonderful. And if not, then you can always imagine maybe this video. You can always turn the sound down and just follow the visuals of the trees and see where it leads you, where your thoughts go. I'm going to leave you there because I'm coming to the end of this path of trees, and I might just walk back up the same path. I like to take a different perspective, and I might do today. So see you soon. Enjoy.